Welcome live viewers, welcome replay viewers to my broadcast. I am simulcasting on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube, all with the same username everywhere, Tiffany TLC Music, all my own music except one song written for me. Most of my music's modern American folk on acoustic guitar, but I also do some vocal looping and some bluesy songs, and I'm currently working on a piano arrangement for a new song. Please do consider following if you want to get notified as to when I will be sharing that new song or just coming on like normal. Best places to follow: Twitter for my rare but important announcements, and Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. One of those three is the best place to watch and comment. And when you do comment just in the normal way, it'll show up here for everyone to see on all the other platforms. So that's pretty cool. Twitter is a lot more difficult to comment and have it show up here. I don't even know if it can be done. There's some debate about this. Anyway, so I am really having an awesome day today, and I realize when on those rare occasions that like I have something to celebrate, like really, that I have a lot of songs about coping with problems, which is fine, because I think honestly, for most folks, life is full of a lot of challenges. So, and most of the time they serve me quite well. But when I have something like I'm just like, woohoo, I don't really have as many songs for that mood. So I'm going to do what I can to cobble something together. And then, of course, if you are in need of something more more music medicine sort, do let me know and I'll see what I can do. But barring any requests, I'm thinking I want to do Train. I'm thinking of Judgment Free. That seems like that's kind of an upbeat one. The only thing that makes me hesitate on that one is I really want to do that one for Brad, but I don't know if he's going to be on today. I'd hate for him to miss that one again, because I told him I would do that live for him at some point. I could do Everybody's in a Circle as well. Might want to do that one. And something that I haven't done in a while is One Candle, but again, like really, that's definitely not upbeat. I could also do It Was Long Ago. Could do Income Inequality. I think I might do It Was Long Ago. One Candle is just a little too heavy. You know what's funny is I swear to God I did. Oh, you know what? I did not do You Always Knew yesterday. Oops, I'm shaking the thing. I did TikTok. I think I wrote down that I did You Always Knew, but I did TikTok for my good friend Trevor. Pretty sure. So I could do You Always Knew. You know what? I think I'll do that instead of It Was Long Ago. Getting to see my planning process. So I think I'll do You Always Knew, Everybody's in a Circle, Train, and Judgment Free on the happy end. So I think I'm going to start with, maybe I'll start with Everybody's in a Circle. Maybe I'll start with Judgment Free. I think I will. Judgment Free is one of my 2 vocal looping songs, and let's see. What do we got here? Judgment Free. So we can find it. know I've said this before, but I really need another method for sorting my songs in ways that I have titles for them where I can see the titles. Oh, that's right. Judgment Tree is in a different app. That's the problem. There it is. All right. So let's get the key. Let's get my key set here. I've got to play my notes on a guitar, on a quickly the key notes on a piano app, so that I can proceed without accompaniment, because I'm laying the tracks myself. I am the instrument, not just vocally, but also the background. With vocal looping, you kind of lay the tracks using your voice. A little beatboxing. Very simple, very, very simplified beatboxing. So we've got a D3 sharp and a G3 sharp. Ooh, all right, here we go. We're gonna do some drums first, and then some trumpets. Let's see. So for this, if there's any comment that comes in while I'm doing this, don't worry, I won't miss it, but I can't do it while I'm laying the tracks because it's too difficult. But I can scroll back through all comments, so it's very handy. Here we go. Oh, I didn't record. Okay, hold on. If I judge you, then I judge me. It's all one way or the other, you see. If I am in a judging mode, I judge everyone wherever I go. I'm not going with bad, not going with good. No right or wrong, no shame or shucks. Not gonna judge or blame you me, no way. It's doing win-win with empathy. To say this is good and that is bad just means I like this and I don't like that. But judgments take a heavier toll, so judgment free is the way I go. I'm not going with bad, not going with good. No right or wrong, no shame or shucks. Not gonna judge or blame you me, no way. It's doing win-win with empathy. Da 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 da, judgment free. We can do it, you and me. Ba ba da da da, judgment free. We can do it, you and me. Yeah. Judgments hurt relationships, mental health and inventiveness. Collaboration takes a hit with anxiety and defensiveness. So I'm not going with bad, not going with good. No right or wrong, no shame or shucks. Not gonna judge or blame you, no way to win-win with empathy. Now I may not like your strategies, but I can relate to the human needs that I know everyone's trying to meet. Show you new ways to meet your needs. Not going with bad, not going with good. No right or wrong, no shame or shucks. Not gonna judge or blame you and me. me no way, just doing win-win with empathy. Judgment free, we can do it, you and me. Judgment free, we can do it, you and me, yeah. Now someone just won't meet my needs. I can mourn that like a tragedy. Remember, duty is a made-up thing, and seek other ways to meet my needs. I'm not going with bad, no, not going with good. No right or wrong, no shame or shucks. Not gonna judge or blame you, me, no way. It's doing win-win with empathy. Ba-da-da-da. Judgment free, we can do it, you and me. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Judgment free, we can do it, you and me, yeah. We can do it, you and me, yeah. We can do it, you and me. Had a little fun with the ending. That was different. Spontaneity. All right, judgment free, out the door. It's a fun song to sing, very fun. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do You Always Knew, happy but mellower. This is a love song. A true love song, current and functional, current and accurate in the now. Although it was written a long time ago. It was written in 2008. That's when I started writing it. But it's about a love that continues to this day. Let's get some guitar volume going on. Each night as we fall asleep, our kids snuggle up to us tight. You're holding my hand, I love you's all around, and sweet good nights. I'm always shocked every night inside. I gasp to think the love I feel, the family we made, and it didn't come to pass. With all that I am and all that I have, I honor you. And I'm filled with awe and gratitude that you always knew, you always knew. It was door to door, the Sierra Club, my summer job. You opened the door, smiled down at me, a white marble Greek god. I had another guy, law school coming, I was moving away. But when you asked me out, looked at me that way, yes, I had to say. And all that I am and all that I have, I honor you. And I'm filled with awe and gratitude that you always knew, you always knew. I had told you my Santa Barbara guy had bought me tickets to fly. You called me up at work to refund his money, said you had to try. That's not right. I think I missed something. Our first date ended, and with it came our first goodbye. But with the hug we shared before you left, you did not tell a lie. I had told you my Santa Barbara guy had bought me tickets to fly. You called me up at work to respond this morning. Said you had to try. With all that I am and all that I have, I honor you. And I felt with awe and gratitude that you always knew. You always knew. Months went by, I left my other guy, found me, we started a fling. But I still didn't know the way you did that this would be the thing. You moved for work, but every Friday night you flew to me. You called me up, you cared for me, yeah, you slowly helped me see. With all that I have and all that I have, I honor you. And I felt with awe and gratitude that you always knew. You always knew. Months went by, I left my other guy, found me, we started a fling. But I still didn't know, I just did that one. I think I just did that one. Not sure, but I think so. My mind was drifting. I'm gonna focus now. Yesterday, the anniversary of our 10th year. Another blessed day, another blessed night with you right here. You're my best friend, lover of my dreams. Such care you take of me, dear. And if I close my eyes, our handwritten vows, I can still hear. We said, with all that I am and all that I have, I honor you. And I felt with awe and gratitude that you always knew. 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 I hope I didn't do this one yesterday. I'm pretty sure I didn't do this one yesterday, but I think I might have gotten a different one confused, but that's right. That's okay. It's all right, it's okay, it's okay, it's all right. That's from Mother Mother. All right, I recommend that band, by the way. My son introduced me to Mother Mother. They're very cool. So we've got You Always Knew done. We started with Judgment Free. I think I'm going to do Everybody's in a Circle and then Train Train. Everybody's in a Circle is a good one. We got a very small circle here today. No comments so far. That's okay. No chat yet. That's all right. Sometimes it happens. Even though my broadcast title says music plus chat. I'm chatting away. All right, Everybody's in a Circle is a song about social anxiety and or loneliness, or it's about both, but either one can be empathized with a song. And I wrote it to coach myself to join a group that I was interested in, and I was having a little bit of like trepidation, and I didn't want to be in an anxious space, in an anxious frame of mind. I wanted to be in kind of a whatever happens kind of frame of mind, and so I thought, it'd be nice to have a song to help with that. I like to write songs to one of the main reasons that I might write a song. I have different reasons. One category of song, one type of song, one reason I write a song is to coach myself through different things. And perhaps others, if others also would appreciate that. So here we go. If you fear you won't fit in to a circle you wanna be in, if the light from the nearest sun is much too dim, if you're lonely, look around and realize that everybody's in a circle, everybody is a sun. You yourself are a sun, shine your light on everyone. You're already in the circle, you yourself are a sunlight, shines through you, everyone. You don't need another, you don't need another sun to get light and love from. When the sun is you, they shine right through you, so you can feel one part of the time. Because everybody's in a circle, everybody is a sun. You yourself are a sun, shine your light on everyone. You're already in the circle, you yourself are a sun that shines through you, everyone. Now there is no center of the universe. There is no one sun to which everyone must run. We're all stars shining our own light, so know that everybody's in a circle, everybody is a sun. You yourself are a sun, shine your light on everyone. You're already in the circle, you yourself are a sun that shines through you, everyone. Hey Alon, good to see you. How are you? Now your circle, it might be small, it might contain no person at all. Imaginary friends, a spider on the wall. But when your light is shining through you, it'll do for now that everybody's in a circle, I didn't realize that you were saying that was your new username. Very smart of you to come first on Facebook to let me know. So should I follow you? How are you doing, by the way? I've been seeing your periodic Facebook posts that are so nice. Who is that a picture of, by the way, Alon? From a distance, it could be me, somebody with brown hair. Let's see. Obviously, it's not me. I know that. Okay, but I'm just curious. All right, let's see. I'm on Twitch. Let's see if I can find you, my friend. What made you do AJ the Emperor? That's pretty cool. AJ the... or is it... Oh, an error occurred? What? Okay. All right. I'll try again. Is it case sensitive? The search for it? I fear it might be. Oh, God. Let's see. AJ. I'm not finding it. Oh, has it been really hot? That's right. You guys have having a heat wave where you are, and you guys don't have air conditioning. I just saw a NewsHour piece about this. Like a very small percentage of people there have air conditioning because this is all new for that area. Whereas where I live, it was built out in the age of air conditioning, and nobody would have even thought to live here without air conditioning because it's always been hot. So I don't understand why I'm not finding you. Okay, how about this? What if instead I go on to my live performance on here and I see you and I click? Okay. How can I follow? View info? Follow. I just followed you. Yeah, your homes are built for a never-ending winter, right? It's not in history been a super toasty place. So I'll bet it's miserable. I mean, honestly, I understand why they're talking about death inducing, because here, here we are again, it's 102 is the high today, but our AC is on, and so it's like inside it's, we keeping it around 70, between 76 and 78 degrees. Be careful, Lon. Make sure being exposed to the heat for that long, I mean, consider like cold baths, consider, I don't know if you can do like ice. So one thing that works really well, and I do it even when it's 78 in here. This is a squirter. Here we go. That's what I call it. Oh God, I got it all over my guitar. But it has water, and I put ice in there, and it helps so much. If you squirt it around your ears and on the back of your neck and under your arms sometimes, or anything where it loses a lot of heat, it helps a lot. Having sort of artificial sweat is helpful. Obviously drinking a ton of water, preferably ice water. Here's another good thing. This is from somebody who lives in a hot place. So, and I usually do a lot of these things when I'm outside, but not always. When I'm exercising inside, I use that even when we're keeping it at a cooler temperature. But another great thing you can do is take a shirt, like a t-shirt, preferably like a crappy shirt, but it doesn't have to be, not like a super nice shirt, but preferably like a long sleeve cotton tee or something like that, and put it in water. Doesn't matter what temperature, just water. Soak it, like dunk it, wring it out, put it on, and then put the fan on you. Boom. Boom, you're set. Let me tell you, it helps a lot. I've done that at when I used to go to homeschooling park days, because sometimes they would be in the 90s. Yeah, I know. That's so crazy and totally not workable without AC. My mom, I was really worried about my mom, where she lives, also is a place that hasn't historically needed AC. And it was like, I think it was in the low 90s, and she was really, I mean, people die. You know, it's heat stroke material. If you're exposed to excessive heat that long, how hot is it in your house, Alon? Do you know? Because dealing with extended heat, even, and think in the 80s can be, I don't know, don't take my word for it, but look up like how long can you deal with such temperature, and really consider some of my suggestions. The easiest one, you don't have to buy anything since you already have a fan, is just soak a shirt in water, wring it out. I'm talking, don't just wet it on the neck or something, the whole dang thing. Oh my God. Oh, it's 80 degrees Fahrenheit in your area. Okay, that's still pretty hot inside. I'm curious what it is in your house, but depends on how well insulated it is. But man, 100 degrees, that's where, 80, I'm not as worried. You'll be okay, probably. But 90s, 100 outside, depending on what your insulation's like, not good. So I was thinking about just ending on Train. I'm sorry to say we're already to that point. How did that happen? I don't know. Oh, I just realized I'm on Twitch. I gotta get off of there. It might impact my, oh no, I guess I closed it. Weird. All right. Anyway, let's do Train. Taking the train out. I'm in a happy mood, Alon, because, or in reaction to, we've been planning our August trip. Okay. Yeah, 50 degrees Fahrenheit. That, like the high 50s, yeah, that is something that we only experience in the depths of winter here. That's like a cold day. Well, that's not true. It can be in the 40s, but usually the mid 50s is about our typical daytime cold level, or daytime low, I should say. At night, it rarely gets below freezing. I'm doing really well. I'm having a happy day. And when I realized that, I'm like, you know, I don't have enough happy songs, because it's so, I know you can relate to this. It's so rare that I really feel like, woohoo, celebration, you know. But I just got a really good piece of news about planning our trip. We really want to go to Mount Rainier. It's like 14,000 feet. I think it's like one of the biggest, if not the biggest mountain in like the US. Is that right? And it has amazing wildflower blooms in July and August. Rainier, biggest mountain. Let's see what I get here. Highest mountain in the US. It's the highest mountain in the US. Wow. Thank you, Alon. We all do, but you know, they're hard to come by in this world we live in, Alon. They're hard to come by. But, you know, anyway, but this if you search Mount Rainier wildflowers, you'll see what I'm talking about. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about with the it's not easy to come by. Anyway, so that was the main reason I got the idea of going to Washington for our 2-week thing in August. And it was looking like we weren't even going to get to go there. Like there was another national park, Olympic National Park, and it was like that one was looking like, yeah, I've got a place to stay, got pet sitter, got everything's falling into place, but it's not even like a high priority. I want to go to Mount Rainier, and we just figured out a way to do it. It's only going to be 2 full days there, so but better than none. And I think we're going to get to do the most awesome hikes when we are there. So. It'll probably leave us wanting to come back. Thank you. Thanks, Alon. If you, there's a really an awesome YouTube video. If I think of it, I'll send it to you. We love to watch these or have them playing in the background. They're just like nature scenes on loop, basically. So, you know, there's one of Mount Rainier, and it is birds chirping, and it's like, it looks fake, but it's not fake. I mean, it doesn't look fake, but it looks too good to be true. Yes, that's true. That's true. I don't think I'll be able to get quite as good a shot or video as what I saw on YouTube, but I shall try. I'm sure I'll be just snapping pictures like a maniac. Anyway, let's do train. Let's take out the train. I hope you're doing well, other than the heat. You still do have a little cough, you said. These things drag on and on. I know it wasn't from COVID, though. It was some issue. I can't remember the name of it that you told me about one time. It's still going on. I'm assuming it's not COVID. I know you had that, but that's been a while. But those things do go on, so it is possible. All right. Taking the train out, Globus. Right. Is that how you pronounce it? Globus or Globus? Probably Globus. I don't know how you're going to tell me how to pronounce it. Globe, GLOBE-us. Or glob like blob. Let's see. So it's Globus. Is that right? And that's what it is that's making you cough still? Train, woo, see, train, woo, woo, chug it, train, woo, woo, chug it, chug. I see her train, it's going down the tracks. I'm afraid that it won't come back. Train, woo, chug it, train, woo, chug it, chug. Wow, that's weird. It's going farther than my eyes can see. Hey there, train, away from me. Train, chug it, train, woo, chug it, chug. It's no use, it's too far gone. Now I'm just left here singing this song. Train, chug it, train, chug it, chug. Train, chug it, train, chug it, chug. You know, Alana, I wish we could go to Europe. We wanted to that year that COVID hit, we had hoped to try to go that summer or that fall. And of course, COVID. And then, you know, since then we've been trying to look for an opportunity, keep thinking the numbers are going to go down, but not looking good at all. Train. And every person I know who's gone to Europe has gotten COVID. You know, between the planes where nobody's wearing masks and all the places you go when you travel overseas, you don't just go on a nature hike. Usually you go to museums, you go indoors, a lot of places you eat out all the time. So I don't know when we'll ever get to go. I'm just so bummed about how I wish more people were taking more precautions so that we could get our numbers back down. But because I'm still have a strong aversion to COVID, because about 30% of people who get COVID get long COVID. 34% of cases. Good. And I recommend the N95s if you can, or the KN95s. They're different terms, same thing basically, in terms of the protectiveness. We actually been wearing the P100s. Disposable P100s. They look like other masks except they have a vent, and then we just put another, like an N95 on top. Yeah. So we're double-deckered. We are not getting this thing, I hope. Well, if we do get it, you know, I don't want to say we're not getting it, because they're talking about how hard it will be for people not to get it multiple times. So I'm just trying to get it as little as few times as possible. Preferably 0. Because my thinking is if I get it 3 times and the odds each time I get it of getting long COVID are 30%, then I've got like a 90% chance of long COVID if I've gotten it 3 times. So the fewer you get it, the better. Thanks. You too, Alana. I hope you feel better soon. I sure hope this heat wave breaks soon. I don't know. I was listening to a British climate change scientist being interviewed last night, and she was saying that, you know, she was talking about your guys' infrastructure over there. It's just not going to be easy or possible, really, to make a big change to accommodate the heat. It's just too expensive and whatever. But it's like, well, what are you going to do? You know, people are going to pass out in summers or die. Anyway, I hope you feel better. Stay as cool as you can. At least you're not in London. TLC to you from me, Alon. Big hug. Take care, live and replay, everyone. I appreciate you being here. Please do consider following so that you can find out the next time I come on. Hugs. Oh, I love that. A little heart listening to headphones. That's so cool. The spots to follow are Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube. Twitter, just for announcements. And Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube are the spots to follow in order to watch and make comments that show up over here. I'm pointing the wrong direction. Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, so that you can Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, follow and watch on those spots so that you can comment on those spots and they'll show up over here. Well, that's complicated. Anyway, I come on most weekdays between 5:30 and 6:15 p.m. Pacific time for all original music except one song written for me. Most of it's modern American folk on acoustic guitar. Much respect to you, my friend. TLC to everyone, especially you, Alon. Take care. Bye.